Hello there, it's Anna here. Welcome to Little Crochet Farm. Today we are crocheting this no-sew cat. This cat is inspired in the little cat that you can find it in the website. There is a written pattern and I will leave the link in the description box below. But we are using a millimeters crochet hook because we are crocheting with this brand. It's a chunky, super chunky yarn. You can see the specifications here, needle between 8 to 10. I'm working with the needle number 8 because of it's a amigurumi, so it's best to have a very tight stitch. The description box below you can find the list of materials, the full written pattern, everything that you need to know. And if you have any questions, let me know. Now let's start crocheting this little cat. We will start here with a magic ring or a magic circle, okay? If this video is too fast for you, there is a tutorial in the link in the description box below only about the magic ring. But here you can see it pretty well how it's done. Now we'll grab this yarn over here and bring one loop inside the loop of my needle, all right? And that's it. Now we have the magic ring. Check out all the links in the description box below can help you out for every stitch and technique I use here. There is there, okay? There is a tutorial there. All right, now for the first round, we will crochet 6 single crochet inside the magic ring. For the first round, I'm working with the single crochet with yarn over the needle, okay? We will change this later, but I will explain you when I will tell you. If you don't know what is over the needle, under the needle, don't worry. I'm just mentioning here. So work 6 single crochet inside the magic ring. Let me finish here. If you have any questions, leave a comment in the comment box below. All right, now we have here 6 single crochet inside the magic ring and we will pull this tail here tight and the magic ring is closed. All right, now we will move on for the second round and here you will work 6 increases. Okay, I will add a stitch marker here. Usually I use a piece of a different color yarn, but for chunky, super chunky yarn I use the plastic one so it stays on its place. So for the second round we will crochet 6 increases, all right? And this is what I meant. Yarn over the needle is here, okay? Yarn under the needle, it's here. Pull up the loop and then under the needle, okay? This will be over the needle and this is under the needle, all right? And work your single crochet. When I say work 6 increases, a increase means you will crochet 2 single crochet inside the same stitch, all right? So here I'm working the increases, so 2 single crochet inside each stitch from the first round, and at the end you should have 12 stitches, all right? My suggestion here is always to count how many stitches you have at the end of each round. This can really help you out, and it really count how many stitches you have, okay? So let's work a little bit faster here. The first round we are working completely together and then we will move on a little bit faster, all right? So we reach here the last stitch, so I'll remove this marker and work here 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. Super good. So we are done with the second round. Now I want to show you here, I like to double secure the beginning of my toys, all right? And how I do this, I grab the tail, the beginning tail, add in a tapestry needle, and I wave in this inside the first round, okay? You see, you cannot see it on the other side. You just wave in a little bit, so you just make it secure. There is nice, tight, secure, and neat. Look at this, very beautiful. Okay, now let's add here the stitch marker again and continue working for the round number 3. All right, for the round number 3, you will work 1 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times, and you should have 18 stitches at the end of the round. So here I have 1 single crochet and 1 increase. All right, that's it. So here you have 1 single crochet here, and this is the increase. 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, and how we go all the way until the end. Once you're done, you should have, it should be looking like this. And we will move on for round number 4, where you will work 2 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times, and you should have a total of 24 stitches at the end of this round. So here I work my 2 single crochet, and now let's work here 1 increase. All right, this is the last round with increases. So here we have 1 and 2 single crochet, and here is the increase. Work all the way around, and once you're done, this is how it should be looking like. Now we will work here round 5 to 7, just 24 single crochet. So we have here 3 rounds only with single crochet, no increase, no decrease. This is the fun part. Work all your repetitions here, and I will catch you up for round 8. All right? Great. So this is how it should be looking like. Here I will show you, you see, this is the last round with increases, and you can see here, I will show you better. This here is the increase from the round number 4. Then 1, 2, 3. You have round 5, 6, and 7 here. Now we'll move on for round number 8. Here you will work 12 decreases, okay? And for crochet toys, we work invisible decrease. You work this by grabbing just the front loop of the next 2 stitches, and you continue your single crochet, okay? And you will repeat this all the way until the end. Just first loop of the next 2 stitches, grab your yarn, and single crochet. That's it. Repeat all the way until the end, and I will catch you up here. Super good. We have a little bit of shape here. We can see it's forming something. Now we'll move on for the next round. Here you see you have 1 stitch, all right? 1 stitch, you have 2 loops, the front and back loop. For the next round, you will work all the next round only grabbing the front loop, all right? So for the next round, you will work the front loop, 3 single crochet, 1 bobble, 4 single crochet, 1 bobble, 3 single crochet. So let's start here working together. So we will do 3 single crochet, only grabbing the front loop. All right, front loop and front loop. Single crochet, single crochet, single crochet. And now let's work the bobbles. How we do this? So you have yarn over inside the front loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over inside the first loop of the needle. Okay, so now you have one kind of unfinished double crochet, right? Yarn over again inside the same loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over inside the first 2 loops. And you have a second unfinished double crochet, okay? And you will repeat this 5 times, all right? So here you will have kind of 5 unfinished double crochet. Okay, this is the first loop is the loop from the needle, and then you have the 3 repetitions that you do. You need to do 5 repetitions, so you will be left with 6 loops on the needle. Let's continue here, and I will show you later. All right, inside the first 2 loops on the needle. Okay, and we have here 6 loops on the needle. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the repetitions, and this is the loop that was already on the needle. Yarn over again, and you pull inside through all of these loops. And then you have the bobble. Look at this. It's pretty, right? It's such a pretty stitch. Now you continue with the pattern, right? So now we need to work 4 single crochet. So work 4 single crochet here, front loop only. So remember that we are grabbing just the front loop. So this is the second and third. I guess you already know, right? The bobble here, it's the arms of the cat and then the legs of the cat, right? Kind of obvious, but just making sure. So now we will work another bobble here on the other side, okay? And for this, I'll just move on fast. I trust you already learned the stitch, okay? So we have here our 2 bobbles once you finish the round. And we will stop here to add stuffing material. So stop at the stuffing material before continuing. I always like to add stuffing material as I go, because once you reach all the way to the end, it's harder to add. Okay, now for round number 10, you will work 1 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times, and you should have 18 stitches at the end, right? So that's very easy, just 1 single crochet, 1 stitch, and count. Here, it's very crucial that you count, that you have 18 stitches at the end of the round, okay? It's very important that we have, because for the next round we will work again the bubbles, and we just need to make sure that we have. So if you are confused how to find the stitch on top of the bobble, trust, you will see it. You know, it's a very big yarn, you can see it. But never mind, count how many stitches you have. Okay, so now for the next round, round 11, you will work 18 single crochet and that's it. Okay, so easy. Work 18 single crochet here, have fun, it's very easy, no bubbles for now. And it will catch you up once you're done with this round. All right, so here we'll start working the tail and then we'll do 2 bubbles here for the arms. So for this round, all the single crochet you're working, you will grab the full stitch, okay? Only when you're working the bobble stitch, you will grab the front loop. All right, so remember this. For single crochet, you grab the whole stitch. For bubbles, just the front loop. Now we'll start with the tail. So here we'll work 9 chains. So here just chain 9. I know it's a big pattern that it was on the screen, but let's go slow here. So now you chain 9 and you will work 8 single crochet. So you skip the first chain and start working on the second chain from the hook. So work your single crochet here. And as you can see, I work my single crochet on the third loop of the chains, but that is optional to you. You don't need to work on the third loop. The third loop is the loop that stays behind the chain, all right? Once you work all the 8 single crochet and you have the tail, you join with a single crochet, and now is when we are starting the round, okay? So you join with a single crochet. Now you work 5 single crochet more, and then we will make 2 repetitions. It's the bubble and then 5 single crochet, bubble, 5 single crochet, and then you're done. So here let's work the 5 single crochet. So you make the chain, you make the tail, you join with a single crochet, and then you make 5 you join here with a single crochet, 1 2 3 4 5 more single crochet, and then you work the bubble. And here remember to grab just the front loop of the stitch. All right, we want this stitch to be very standing out and popping out of the toy. That's why we grab only the front loop. And that's it. Here I'll go fast because you already know how to make the bubble. All right, once you're done with the repetitions, this is how it should be looking like. Look at this. Yay! Now we will work our final round here. So you will work for round 13, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have a total of 12 stitches at the end of this round, okay? So let's work here. First repetition together, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. My stitches are very tight generally. So that's why I always work with my amigurumi. Repeat all the way around and I will catch you up here. Generally, I work all of my amigurumi with yarn over the needle, but when it's chunky yarn, I need to do a yarn under the needle, so it's get extra tight because of this, stuffing material, so we don't have stuffing material going out. Once you're done adding stuffing material, finishing adding the stuffing material, we'll cut this yarn and let's fasten off this toy. It's very simple how I fasten off the toys. I always stop with 12 stitches. I never go all the way to 6. This is something that I always do. And here you'll grab just the front loop of the stitch, okay? So here, front loop, and that's it. You'll grab 12 front loop, right? If you need, there is a video tutorial only showing you how I fasten off crochet toys. There is the link in the description box below, but here you can pretty much see how I do. So once you finish grabbing all of the 12 stitches, you pull it tight. And now we will wave in this tail inside this last round. So let's wave this in over here. And then once you're done, we will just hide it a little bit, this tail, and bringing up to the head where we are going to double secure later on. I will show you. So just for now, let's work it like this. And that's it. Okay. Now let's start working the ears of this beautiful cat. So the ear we will crochet it on top of the head. Okay, so you introduce your needle here between round 1 and 2. So it's like on the round 2 is where you're going to introduce your needle. You pull up the yarn here and you chain 1. Okay, now we will start working the ear. So that's very simple. Inside the same place where you introduce the yarn, you will crochet 1 single crochet. Okay, so pull a loop here, 1 single crochet. And then you will chain 1. And you will work 1 double crochet. Okay, so yarn over. You will grab now 1 stitch from the round under, the one you just worked. Pull up a loop, yarn over inside 2 loops of the needle, yarn over inside the 2 loops. So we have here our double crochet. Now you chain 1 again. And we'll work a single crochet on the stitch from the round under the one you just worked the double crochet. So that's it, a single crochet over here. And that's it, very simple. We have done the ear. All right, so let's just organize it. This stitches over here, cut this yarn. And how are we going to do here for fastening off? I will show you later. Just for now, let's put this on this tapestry needle and bring this yarn a little bit to the back. So you will introduce in the same stitch where you just finished. Okay, and you pull it back here. Pull it tight so the shape of the ear stays nicely. Okay. All right. Now for the next one, you will do exactly the same thing, but instead of starting from the top over the top of the head, you will start from the down part. Okay, so instead of introducing your needle over the top, you introduce the needle down here. So you crochet from down to up, not from up to down. Okay, like that direction. And here, so we'll have the 2 right side facing up. Great, once you're done, this is how it should be looking like. And now I want to see you have all of this leftover of yarn here. And we will start giving simple knots. So we double secure very nice and tight our yarn so nothing will unravel, okay? So it's like this. You basically do this every time that you are adding, sewing, doing whatever in the toys. Okay, so here we can cut, and we will just hide this inside. And now we are left with 3 more ends, so you can give a tight knot there and then bring these 2 yarn together and give a tight knot over here. Okay, now let's move on here for embroidering the eyes. I like to embroider the eyes of my toys, but that's optional to you. If you're using plastic eyes, the safety eyes, check out the free written pattern in the description box below, also in the first comment of this video, and you will have the exact position where you should add your safety eyes. Here I'm just seeing how it looks for me, and I'm embroidering there. I'm using here sports weight yarn, black sports weight yarn, and I'm just working a lot of straight lines, and I go embroidering a lot of straight lines until I achieve the shape of a round eye that I want. It doesn't sound achievable to make a lot of straight lines and then you have a round eye, but it's how I do, and it's, I think, the best way to explain. Just go making a lot of straight lines and direct, the yarn where it should go, if it needs more on the left, if it needs more on the right, this kind of things. You make a lot of repetitions, and once you achieve the shape of the eye that you want, you just move on for the next one. And I will show you here, this looks good for me, and I will do the other one off the camera. Now we will do the whiskles. I don't know how to pronounce this word. We will do the beard of the cat. Okay, and it's very simple. So on the one stitch beside the eye, we will work the 3 straight lines like this. You see, it's extremely fast and super easy. Okay, whiskers, whiskers, something like this. I should have Googled before I do this cat. Never mind. Okay, now this looks very nice, and once again you just give a tight knot here, cut the yarn and hide it inside of the head. Now with the same weight of yarn, like sports weight yarn, I will do very little nose here between the eyes. So we have a space of 3 stitches between one eye to another, and one of these stitch, of course the central stitch, you will work the nose. Okay, here we'll just do 3 straight lines, one on top of each other. So we'll have a nice cute nose. All right, this looks good. Oh, poochie poochie. Let us just organize here a little bit. So it's looking better. Okay. All right, this looks super good. Once again, you give a simple knot here and hide it inside of the toy. All right, you can stop here if you want and you have any color cat, kitty kitty. But for me, what I want to do here is just work a couple of lines, all right? Just because I want to give it a charm, and also because I was inspired by the little cat, which is a cat from the Little Animals collection that we have here on the channel. There is many little animals. So because that cat has some stripes, I want to do it the same, okay? So I'll just very fast go through here how I do these lines. It's extremely simple. So go where you think it's nice, where you think it's pretty. In my case here, okay, I will bring this yarn down so it looks, so you can see it better from the front. So I will embroider 3 lines on top of its head, all right, and then I will give a couple of embroidering on its body as well. So here on the body, my goodness, it's looking so cute. Look at this. It's really cute and so fluffy. All right, that's it from the body. A couple of lines here. I will do the other side as well. So I don't think I need to be showing you as much. Like, do it if you want. I think this looks super cute. Okay, always tight the endings. And that's it. I could have stopped there, but I realized that I also want the matching on the tail. So I want to give some stripes on the tail as well. So this is how I'm doing. I will bring the two yarn, let's call it like this, because this ending needs to end on the cat body so I can fasten off. But just what I want to do here is like this. So I bring these two tails over here inside the tail of the cat, and I will just going, introducing inside like this. Okay. And that's it. You will work like this like a couple of times. And once you're done, again, you just give a simple knot. You cut the yarn and you hide inside of the toy. It's full of knots inside this cat. Super good. And once you finish with this, if you're doing the stripes, your cat is done. Look at this kitty. It's so cute, it's so pretty. I'm very happy with the result. I hope you like, and I see you in the next time. Bye.